Welcome back. Welcome back. You man Diamond Gate in here, of course, the diamondkshow.com, onfiretelevision.com. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. Well, today was the day the Senate confirmed Ketanji Brown Jackson to the Supreme Court on this historic barrier shattering event. Confirmed in your face, Lindsey Graham. She is the first black female justice giving Joe Biden a bipartisan endorsement, a victory, a win in his promised effort to diversify the high court. Cheers rang out in the Senate chamber as Jackson, who is only 51 years old. She's going to be on this court for a long time. Oh, yes. Some Republicans are mad. She was confirmed 53 to 47, mostly along party lines. There were 3 Republicans who saw this for what it was: a qualified candidate, a qualified nominee. And they did what they were supposed to do. She's qualified. So presiding over the vote was, of course, VP Kamala Harris, also the first black woman to reach her high office. Biden tweeted afterwards, "We've taken another step toward making our highest court reflect the diversity of America." Very true. Very true. This is a diverse nation, and the court needs to be diverse as well. Now, I understand it upsets some people to hear that. It upsets some people to see it happening. Oh, but it's happening. Oh, yes. In the words of Kurt Angle, it's true. It's damn true. So she has been confirmed. Man. It was a thing to see. Many Democrats cheering, many Democrats unable to hold back their enthusiasm, unable to hold back their excitement, overjoyed, deeply moved, VP said as she left the Capitol. Jackson will take her seat when Justice Breyer retires this summer, and it will solidify the liberal wing of the 6-3 conservative-dominated court. Yes, it is a conservative-dominated court. That's why I don't understand why they were so upset, why they were just acting a fool. Joe Biden's not going to nominate a conservative person, right? Conservative-leaning judge. So if it wasn't going to be her, he was going to follow up with another qualified black lady. Just deal with it. So you might as well go with this more than qualified judge. And that's what happened. The 2 are expected to speak alongside Harris tomorrow. And, the 4 days of Senate hearings last month, they took this judge just through the ringers. Jackson spoke of her parents, their struggles through the racial segregation, said that her path was clearer, but her path, had its own stuff with it, right? And she attended Harvard University, served as a public defender, worked at a private law firm, was appointed as a member of the U.S. Sentencing Commission. She put in the work. Judge Jackson. Jackson will be the 3rd black justice after Thurgood Marshall, Clarence Thomas, and is the 6th woman. Now, of course, some racist will say, "Oh, see, there you go. You got another black person on the Supreme Court, but you try to act like racism exists." Okay, so there have been a handful right? The third black justice in hundreds of years. But they want to act. Yeah, I mean, we can go on and on about that. But such is life. And her elevation to the court will be it will be a good thing for Democrats who fought just three bruising battles over Trump's nominees and watch Republicans cement a conservative majority in the final days of Trump's term with the Amy Coney Barrett confirmation. And my thing is this, it is what it is, right? The conservative court that's what's in place. That's what we have to deal with until we don't. But that's what it is right now. And nothing can be done about that at this moment. But it is a historic day for the White House, historic day for the country. And, this is something that Joe Biden, President Biden, can hang his hat on, a promise made and a promise kept. The atmosphere, as I said, joyful, though the Senate was divided. The votes were cast, and it was no surprise, really, as I was watching the counting of the votes, and they called out the names. Here in the studio, I was calling out what the person was going to say, and I got them all right. So like I said, no surprise there. Senators of both parties sat at their desks and stood to vote, tradition reserved for the most important matters. And this was a matter that is very, very important. I cannot even guess how excited she is. Her family is. I'm excited. I'm excited for her. And the upper galleries were almost full for the first time since the beginning of the pandemic 2 years ago. Today was a big deal. And as Harris called out the tally, pausing with emotion, Democrats erupted in loud applause and loud cheers. I mean, Schumer pumping his fist in the air. A handful of Republicans stayed and clapped, but most of them had already left. They mad, right? They big mad. Republicans are big mad for the most part. And why? I mean, you just got the majority during the last administration. And because if they don't get every single thing, then they mad. Our politics, we have got to stop that. That's not what it should be. Jackson has been confirmed. Judge Jackson, 53-47, confirmed the first Black woman to sit on the Supreme Court. And so she's going to join this. You talk about a hot girl summer. This is going to be a hot girl summer. This lady, man, I'm so excited for her. So excited for her. So three Republican senators voted to confirm Judge, soon to be Justice Jackson. Susan Collins of Maine, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, and Mitt Romney of Utah. So Republicans, so I guess they're going to be mad at them, right? They may not always agree with Jackson, but they found her to be enormously qualified for the job. And we need to get back to that, right? Democrats in this position, voting for a conservative pick, we need to start giving these people their just due. If they're qualified, but we disagree with them on this or that, we need to vote for them on the merits. Hard to do in today's climate. Very hard to do, but it needs to be done. Once Jackson is sworn in, she will be the second youngest member after Barrett. Amy Coney Barrett is 50. You talk about young, right? She went on, yeah, what? 50. Man. So both of these ladies going to be on there for a long time. A long time. She will join a court on which no one is yet 75. The first time that has happened in nearly 30 years. She's going to dive in. She's diving into a very, very heated moment in history. Her first term is going to be marked by cases involving race, both in college admissions and voting rights. She has pledged to sit out the court's consideration of Harvard's admissions program since she is a member of its board of overseers. But the court could split off a second case involving a challenge to the University of North Carolina's admission process, which might allow her to weigh in on that issue. Yep. So it is a good day. Things have moved to balance that, make the court more reflective of this great nation. So I'm happy to see this. I am. I hope that the bickering and the back and forth and you did this to me, I'm gonna get you back, and all of that stuff needs to really stop. Let's act like adults, people. We are adults. All right. Congratulations once again in order for the Judge Jackson, confirmed today, a record-breaking, confirmed as the first Black female on the high court, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, at The Diamond K Show, of course, on firetelevision.com. Anywhere you get your podcasts, search The Diamond K Show, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, just anywhere. Just search The Diamond K Show, youtube.com/DJ Diamond K. And I will see you guys tomorrow, 6 p.m. for The Diamond K Show.